All right, and welcome back to NBA Shorts. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we are brought to you by VendettaSportsMedia.com. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. We have John again on the line. You know him by now. We're going to talk about Luka Doncic. John, how good is Luka Doncic? Just how good is he, or how good can he be?
At this rate, he's shown he could become the best European player to ever enter the league. He's in my top 10 right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, he's coming off a game where he just had a 35-point triple-double, where he shot 90% in the first half. He was a plus 40 against Golden State the other night. He passes the ball. He's a 6'7" wing kind of guard that can do everything, that can play make, that can shoot, that can really, I don't know. He's sort of like the white LeBron James at 20 years old. It's really unbelievable to watch.
He's making that same impact LeBron did as soon as he came into the league. Their record, I mean, it seemed like LeBron's first year, they looked rough, but LeBron still shined. First year, Luka looked good. Their team didn't shine. Now Luka's leading that team to that next step. Yeah, he has Kristaps there with him, but he's taking that step, being that leader, and he's making them a playoff team all by himself.
Is it fair to say that Luka could be a guy that wins a couple MVP awards, consistently goes to the All-Star game? How good do you think he is? Because I don't think there's any question that he might be a top 10 player right now, but he might be eventually the best player in the whole league eventually.
The rate he's progressing, he's showing signs that he could be at one point the best player in the league. To me, he's an MVP candidate. I know it's early in the season, and some people like to go out there after 5 games and announce MVP candidates, so I'm going to do it too and say he's one of mine.
Shots at Ballbuster?
Ballbuster. But, I mean, the dude's just a phenomenal player. He's going to be an all-star this year. He'll probably be an all-star for at least the next 10 to 15 years at this progression rate. Who knows? 5 years from now, he could be easily the best player in this league. It's just phenomenal what the kid does night in and night out and how he progresses each week.
Yeah, if we're looking at this Mavericks team, they have Luka, they have Porzingis, not a ton else. When you're looking at the Mavs, how far do you think they can actually go? Because it's a really tough Western Conference. Luka's playing out of his mind, but how far can he actually take the Mavericks with this current version of them?
You know, with this current version of him, a lot farther than I think even myself had in the preseason. I don't even think I had him as a playoff team, even close to it. I love the fact that Luka and Kristaps are together, and I wish I would have had more faith in them early on. But at this point, I wouldn't sit here and say they're championship contenders. I mean, the West is still loaded in LA. But they're looking like a real threat to at least get into the playoffs and show signs for years to come. Especially with the youth of Kristaps and Luka. Keep that duo together for a while, and maybe 2-3 years from now, we're calling them a championship caliber team.
Yeah, I would love nothing more than for them to make some noise. It's just the West is so tough. It's hard to see how they can, get to a conference finals or something like that, but maybe they can even break through and win a playoff series. I just really want to see them add one more max player. I think this is a team that could really win a championship in a couple years. You think it's possible?
Yeah, I do. For the last few years, they've been tight around the budget with Mark Cuban running that team. Not that he's running it bad, but kind of like the Spurs, you have what you have for so long and you don't want to leave it, so you dig that hole with money. And so they sat there in the hole with money for a while, and now it's starting to seem like they're getting out of it. If they can add that max player next year, 2 years, or get better role players around these two, I mean, they're only going to grow as players. Kristaps is one of the best power forwards in the league when he's fully healthy. I mean, give it 2 years, and I think they're right there as one of the top teams in the league. I mean, LeBron's only got so many more years left at this rate.
Luka Doncic, how good is he? Well, he might just be the best player in the league one day. That'll do it for this episode of NBA Shorts. We will see you next time.